Do you know what freedom really is? Do you know what freedom really is? Do you know what freedom really is? Some people have no clue.
This is season 2 of the WR podcast. Let freedom ring. More insightful, more delightful, and more punk rock attitude. With your host, Will Ramos.
Some people do not know what freedom really is because they are already born into it. They already have it. They do not know the limitations of not having or getting what they want. Even the homeless people here in America live better than other people across the world. They do not know the frustrations or the worrisomes of walking down the streets and being asked for your papers.
Your papers, please.
And what if it doesn't comply to them?
Your papers are not in order.
They're in order. Look at them again.
No, they are not in order.
What will you do? What can you do when the government controls every aspect of you?
People should not be afraid of their governments. Governments should be afraid of their people.
They do not know the freedom of speech, where even if you do not like politics and you dislike your leaders, you can outright say so in public. Do that in China. Do that in Russia. Do that in North Korea and in other communist dictatorships, and you will be made into an example of, or even worse, maybe never to be seen again. Some do not know the liberty of the choice they have. We have to choose a particular faith of religion in which to worship without the fear of persecution. In America, we have the options to choose a wide variety of foods available to us just by walking, just by driving, or just in our modern world, pick up the phone and place the order to have the luxury of having it delivered to our homes. Where in other countries, certain foods are considered luxury because it's too expensive or hard to come by. In some countries, you have to walk for quite a distance to get water. And in some countries, some schools are just a room with children cramped in all day. Some children can't even get an education because they have to help out in the family and work at an early age. Some countries even dictate how many children you can have. Some countries control the media visually, also by audio, also by press, to keep the people in line, the people that voted them in to control them. That way the people don't get educated and see and hear or read the freedoms that go on, especially in America, or the wrongs their own people are doing to them in their own country. Because if that would happen, there would be an uprising against their own government, and they cannot have that. The younger generation have to put down that joystick and ease off on that social media.
Oh my God. Oh my God, he on X Games mode.
And open their eyes and realize that the land of the free is free because our forefathers fought for that, shed blood for that, sacrificed everything for that freedom that we, all of us, sometimes take for granted. To express our voice through speech and press, to worship in peace, to gather peacefully, to protest, to bear arms, to protect the American citizen from tyranny, to own property without the fear of government taking it away from us. We have it all here in America. Let's keep it that way. Let's not hand over the keys to government to drive us into poverty while they stay rich with power. In America, you have the opportunity to become successful only if you choose it. And to think that big government is good is a fatal mistake. To have that mentality that government will take care of me is far from the truth. Communism, socialism, distribution of money or wealth so that everyone gets their fair share is a road of decline. Is it fair that you and I work maximum hours on end while the perfectly healthy stay home, free rent, free food, free medication? And who do you think pays for all that? Let me repeat this once again. Not the government. The government has no money. The money that goes into the government comes from you and me, the American taxpayer, the worker, the ones that break their backs every day while the lazy watches us go to work as they stay home getting overweight, watching reality shows, and getting high and drunk. And yes, alcohol is bought sometimes with food stamps, which is illegal. So riddle me this. So when the money runs out, who pays? Who pays? Not the government. We, the American people, end up paying with our lives. Because in all countries that communism and socialism were practiced and is still going on today, this very day, yes, it has always been a failure. And why do they fall? Why? Isn't it an illustrious idea? Sharing the wealth? Everyone gets the same portion. No. I'm not gonna bust my ass while this person over there gets all the benefits. It doesn't work like that in the land of opportunity. So the question again, why do they fall? Why do those governments fall? Because the people gave them all the power. They gave them all the property. They gave them all their rights, all their freedoms. Let's not give our freedoms away. Let's keep our freedom here at home for many and many years to come.
This is season 2 of the WR podcast. Let freedom ring. More insightful, more delightful, and more punk rock attitude. With your host, Will Ramos.